Hello, guys. You are welcome to a wonderful class like this, and I believe you are going to get everything we are going to do today. And the topic of focus for this particular class is statistics, measurement of solid and plane shapes, arc and sector of a circle, trigonometrical ratio of angles between 0 and 360. We are going to also look at the angle of elevation and depression. We look at set theorems and we look at modular arithmetics. And I believe by the time we are done with all this, you'll be done also with all this topic. Now, we'll take it from the bottom to the top. And we'll start with modular arithmetics. Now, what the basic knowledge about modular arithmetics is just that you operate a particular number with a module indicated. And once you operate it, the remainder is your answer. For example, if you say 6 module 2, what is 6 module 2 class? 0, I mean? Yes, why? Because there's no. If I give you 11 module 1, 3, what will be your answer? It will not be what? How many 3 can go in 11? 3. What will be the remainder? So you are more concerned about the remainder. So I will not waste time on that. We'll kick off right away. Now, how do you get your remainder without stressing yourself? For instance, I will use factors theory. 11. What do we do? 3 goes in 11. I would have what? 3. I mean, remainder what? 2. How many 3 can you see in 11? It's not 3. That is that. What the remainder? So this becomes your answer. Now let's go with what? 132. 132 now. We want to see 132 mode 7. Now you go with 7 now. How many 7 can go in 132? We are going to have what? 1. Remainder what? 6. I mean, put it beside and side with 62. How many do you have? 8. I mean, which is what? 8. Now 18 times 7 is 6. Remainder 5. Well, you have what? That is 126. Is that not? Yes. Okay, 126. So 126, that means 132 minus 126. What do you have? That is 6, I mean. That means remainder 6. That becomes your what? Answer. So it's very, very easy. If I ask you to do 67 mode 7, what will it be? 67 mode 7. Yes? 4. How do you get your 4, please? That means you are going to see 67. How many 7 can go in 67? That is 9, I mean. That is 9 times 7 is what? 63 now. Is it not 63? Remainder what? 4. So the answer becomes 4. Now, but how do we tackle big numbers? Numbers that are bigger than what? For example, let's say we have what? 132 times 67 mode 7. This is a very big number. 132 times 67 mode 7. Now, what is 132? 132 is about 18 times what? 18 times what? 7. Plus what is the remainder? Please, what is the remainder? 6 now, be? So 18 times 7 is what? 126 now. Plus 6 is what? 132. You leave it like that. Times. Then 67 is what? 7 times 9 or 9 times 7. Plus what, class? Plus 4. That is what? what you're going to take. Now, you now what? Look at it. You will not concern yourself with this one again. You will not concern yourself with this again. What are you going to take now? 6 times, it's times now. And then multiply each other. Times what? 4. Mode what? 7. 6 times 4 is what? 24. Mode what? 7. How many what? 7 can, what will be remembered when 24 is divided by 7? 3. I mean, so the answer will be what? 3. So that will be your remainder, and that will give you your answer. So you can try the other one and then send your answer to us in the comment section. Try that and send your answer to us in the comment section. Ensure you try it. What is that other one? They said what? 13 mode what? 3. Then 46 plus 32 mode what? 7. Mode 7. So that is just that for the modular arithmetic. Let me give you this one. What if I have 23 mode 2 without solving? What will be your answer? 1. Excellent. 1 will be your answer. So please take note of that. Very, very important. Very, very important. We move to what? To set theorem. We move to set theorem. That is topic 1 is done. Set theorem. We have a lot of topic to discuss. We are in set theorem now. Set. Now, set theorem has to do with collection of what? Of object items with the same properties or characteristics. All of you are set of what? Of SS1 students. Yes, you are in the same class, so you present what? When you are collecting items of the same property, the same characteristics, we say you are what? You are operating set. You understand that? Now, but there are important terminology that will always wait for you in the exam, which if I want to teach sets, because it's a vision we are doing, you have to understand. What is the first one? Intersection. Intersection has to what? Do with what? When you are picking element that's what? Because elements are always written in capital letter. While the set is always in capital letter, while elements are written in what? Small letter. Let's say we have A, B, C, and D. Now, we have B to be equal to what? Let's say C, D, E, F, G. Now, for instance, and let's say we have what? Universal set is what? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. This is the universal set. Now, if this is a universal set, class, now universal set are what? A superset of all sets. Superset, that means the universal set of your family is a father. Yes, or the father and the mother. But in the case of what? Reality, you say it's the father because he's one taking care of responsibility. Now, in this case now, if I want to find A intersection B, intersection simply means what is common in both sets. So look at what? Which element can you find in A and find in B? We have C and what? D. That is it. Another terms that you need to work, that is what is common, is union. Union is the next word language that is also commonly used, and the symbol is U. This one is like this, like N, small letter N as case may. Now, what is this one? What does it represent? It means what? Selection of all elements from A and B without what? Repetition. That means you select all the elements that belong. So if I have what? A union B, for instance, that's what I'm explaining. It means I have to select all the elements in A and all the elements in B without what? Repetition. So I need to avoid repetition. So in that case, I'm going to have it as what? A. I'm going to take B. C. I will not repeat C, C. Rather, I take only one C. Please, attention, please, attention, please. Then we have D, E, F, follow me. G, I mean? Yes. That is the word. A union what? B. What is common in A and also common in B? Your dad and your mom gave birth to you. Your dad is fair, your mom is black. But you are fair. You understand now? So that means there is something that will, and you look, your face look like your mom. It means there is an intersection between your mom and you. This is your face. And there is an intersection between your dad and you, which is what? The fairness. So what is what? Common. But when you say union, union is what? You are taking all the elements that is what? Fully represented in the two sets without what? Repetition. I will advise you to also arrange it in what? Ascending what? Order. Then separate them with a comma. Then we have another one called what? Complement. Complements. Complement of the set. Now, what is complement? Please, I don't want distraction. And as you listen, God bless you. Now, what is complement? Complement means what? What is in the universal set fully represented that is not in the set given. That means that if I'm looking for a complement, once you are making noise, to be out of the class. Now, once what do you have to? You want to find a complement. What does that signify? It means I have to look at the word, the set A, and anything that is not in A, that is in universal set, is a complement. You understand now? So that is what I want to do now. Is what? That means any element that is in universal set but not in A is complementing A. So A complement means not in A. In language, if you want to write it. So if I write A prime, it means not in A. What about B prime? Not in B. So that is the language we use for what? For that. So that means that what are the what? A complement. Quickly. B can never be part of it. For B is E, yes. F, G, H, yes. I, J. Now this is what? The complement of what? Of A. So they are complementing A. Meaning that, listen class, A union A complement will give us universal set. Am I talking about the house? If I select the word union of this A prime and A, will you not have universal set? Yes. That means I will select union means selection of. I will select all these elements. Select all these elements. It will give me universal set now. That's what they mean by that. So you see in some textbooks they will say A union what A prime is what? Universal set. What if I want to find A intersection A prime? Look at me. If I give you A, find A intersection A prime, it will give me an empty set. Those of you that have not heard of empty set, this is empty set. Empty set is not element with zero or a set of element set with a zero element. Is a what mathematical tautology. Rather, you say that empty set are sets that has no elements. That's why we call them empty. Because when they use the word the empty brain, means that nothing is in that person's brain, which is a bad language to use for a fellow student. In fact, the language is even evil, not bad. Now, the next you can find B prime and send it to us in the comment section. Those of you that are watching us from home or from wherever you are watching from, then do your B prime. Then you can also do what? A prime intersection B prime. Yes. Can we just try that now together? What is B prime first? Okay. B prime. A prime is already gotten. You can find B prime. Then find. I don't need to do that. It's very simple. Very, very simple. No need to do that. Now, let us see. We have talked about complement now. We have talked about empty set. What is power of a set? When we say power of a set, watching the class we am teaching to make sure that everybody eye just look at me and you get it. As you are looking at me, you are getting it. Whenever you are watching, be looking at me. I'm looking at the board, what I'm doing. Now, as I was saying, that we have what we have discussed complement. We have what they call power of a set. And for you to use what to solve power of a set, I will give you a shortcut. Just say 2 raised power n. What is 2 raised power n? What is n means? Number of what? Elements. Abi? The number of elements is also known as cardinality. 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 How do we signify that? If I want to write what is the number of n, that means number of elements in A. I write that as 6 out to represent it. Anytime you see you write n before the open bracket A, that means you are looking for what? The number of elements in A. How many elements do we have here? 4. I want to ask you a question. How many elements? You have 1, 1, 2, 2. How many elements do we have in 1, 1, 2, 2? 2. Why? Because they are indistinguishable. They are indistinguishable. Now, the next thing to do is what we call what? The subset. What is a subset? A subset is actually means that the set, all the elements in such set is in another set. Let me put it this way. Subset is what? Let's say A is a subset of the universal set. A is a subset of the universal set. Why? Because A, B, C, D are all in the what? Universal set. It's separated with comma. They are all in what? In the universal set. So that means all sets are what? Subset of the what? Of the universal set. Listen, class. You know that everything here is here, I mean, but not everything here that is here. So can we say universal set is a superset of A, while A is a what? So how do we write it? We say what? Universal set is a what? Superset of what? A, while A is subset of what? Universal set. You see now? So that is superset. That means more or less like upside down C. Why what? The one that look almost similar like C is what? Subset. Okay, I want to ask you a question. If what I give you A to be equal to 1, 2, 3, and I gave you what? B to be equal to what? Sorry for that much. Please turn the P to face the other side. Now, as I was saying, let me face the class. Now, as I was saying, let's say we have 1, 3. Class, I want to ask you this question. What is the relationship between A and B? Class, please quickly answer me. A is a what? Superset of what? B. Why B is what? Why? Yeah, because what? Okay, what about if I give you this one? 1, 2. This is A, this is B. A is 1, 1, 2, 2. B is 1, 2. What exists between them? Are they equal set or equivalent set? What is an equal? What do we call equal set? When they have the same element, That means if you compare them position by position, element by element, they are the same. Equivalent means you have the same word elements. That means it might not be what arranged in order, but you are equivalent. Equivalent means, for example, this are they not there? Yes. What do we call those two now? Because they are not what? No, don't forget equal set, they must have the same arrangement. That means arrangement. If I say, look at the board, if A is equal to what? S, Y, Z. If set A equal to set B, which is S, Y, Z, what is the value of X, Y, and Z? Now the S is 1, Y is 1, 2, and Z is 3. That means you are comparing them. That means direct comparison. Direct what? Comparison. That means you are equating what is in one set to be the same with the other set. You understand now? That means all the characteristics that this one has, this one also have it. Everything in terms of positioning, in terms of what element cardinality, in terms of their what, their power of the set, everything just similar, equal. You understand? You are not equal to your parents. Are you equal to your parents? No, you are not equal to your parents. But you are similar to your what? You are equivalent to your parents. Equivalent means if mommy and daddy are not around and they want you to represent the family, you can represent them. So that is what it means. So that is clear. Now let's take question. Now let's analyze the question. The question is on the board here for us. What are the universal set that I want everybody to contribute? Quickly, I want to be hearing. I want to listen to what you are saying to say so that we know whether we are following up or not. Yes, 6 what? 7, 8, 9 1. This is one universal set. What is our A, please? 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. What is our B, class? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10. Thank you very much. Then what did we see? 9, 10. Okay. 1, 7, 9, 10. Okay, yes. 1, 6, 8, 4. Okay, that is that. Okay. Now, we know how to find a complement quickly. What is your A complement? Let's put the rush question quick. 1, 2, 7, 8, 10. Excellent. That is complement. What is B complement? Quickly. 2, 4, 6, 8, no 10. 7 is here now. So what is C complement, class? 2, 3, 4, no 5, 7, 9, 10. Abina, what about what? A intersection B. Quickly. A intersection B. Is it only 3? 3 and 5, Abi? Is 9 there? What about A intersection C? A intersection C. What is common in A? Yes? 4 and 6, Abi? Yes. Okay, what about B intersection C? B intersection C. Only 1? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Okay, excellent. Only 1. Okay, what about A intersection B intersection C? That is common in 3 of them. Empty set, Abi? Empty set. What about what? A union B union C. 1, 2, 3, Abi? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 is here now. Oh, sorry, no two. Not two, sorry. No two. Okay, I want to ask you a very interesting question. All of you feel it now. Just watch out. Watch out for it. Watch out. Now, this one says what? A union B union C complements. A union B union C complements. I count 1 to 3. 2, Abi? Excellent. Excellent. This one is what we call singleting. Singleting is a set with one element. We call them singleting. It's a set with one element. Who can give me what? A union B complements. A union B complements. That means you are going to find what? The A union B first, Abi? What is your A union B? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and what? 10. Please, one house. Let's be together. Now, what about this A union B now? What about A union B complements? That means what is not in A union B? 2 and what? Excellent. These students are very intelligent. They are ready for it. Very intelligent. Now, what you're going to do for me now is to what? Do this one. A intersection B prime. Assignment. You send the answer to the comment section. A union what? B intersection C. Now, what if you see something like this, class? Please, one house. What does that mean? Who shall you do you do first? You do B intersection what? C first, Abi? Yes. And what is B intersection C? You have done it before. 1, Abi? Yes. So our A, what is our A? A is what? 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9, Abi? Then union, Abi now. What is B intersection C? 1. So what will now be our answer now? It will now be what? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, and what? 9. That is it. So obey the brackets. The bracket must be considered first before you do anything. If you fail to consider the bracket and just approach it the way you are going to approach A union B intersection C, you have failed it. Now the last part I want to explain that will not take question on that part is what? Vein diagram. Vein diagram. So in vein diagram, we are going to be looking at how practical real life questions or real life analysis can be interpreted and put place in a vein diagram. Most of the times we can use triangle, you can use a rectangle to represent the universal set. It depends. Most of the time we use circle to represent set. Sometimes, we use triangle to represent set or circle. But most of the time, the one that is adopted common is the circle to represent set. Then we use a rectangle to represent what? Universal set. So all elements in a circle belong to that set. Anyone that is not in that circle, what is a what? Is not part of the set. It's not part of the set. Now, we want to explain the diagram. Now, in explaining this, we have 3 different sections here, or 4. Let's say this is rice, this is beans. Now, this middle one those are what that earth what rice and what beans. We interpret it as what? A intersection what? B. That is this middle. Why these ones are people that eat rice only? How do we write it? We write A intersection B prime. That means not beans but eat rice. I told you B prime means not. I mean, what about this people here? A prime intersection B. That means they did not eat rice, they only ate beans in that what marriage ceremony. They ate rice. Why those that are fasting, that did not want to eat anything, their pastor told them to fast and pray for the marriage. They are outside. They are not in the circle at all, but they are part of the world universal set. They will be outside the world, the circle, but inside the rectangular world box of that represent universal set. Once you can understand that, because in the exam you can be asked, they can shade here, they can shade here. They say the shaded part you can see it in objective question very common. Probably you see it. Is what? A intersection B prime, B A intersection B, C A union B, D A prime intersection B. So that would not be A intersection one B. That is it. Now what about this one, the last one here, before we take question quickly? I will take only one question, so you have to be very focused. Now what is this one talking about? It means this has to do with three things. This is what? Rice, beans, and plantain, which is a very wicked combination. Now, I know some of you are already hungry that you are watching me now. Your throat is already doing like you want to, you should have it. So, but very interesting. We are trouble mass here. You are not doing party. Now let's go. Now, what we are having here is what? This one is what? A only, Abi. How do you like A only? A intersection B prime. Excellent. Intersection B prime. What about this one? Check this video. A intersection what? Please blow that mic for me. Blow the mic for me. Sorry for those of you that are watching us for the too much noise and everything. Now, thank you. The engineering glass, thank you. Now, A intersection C. Intersection what? Well, let me write it like this. Intersection B prime, intersection C. I mean, to be in order. That means this place only accommodate only what? A and C, Abi, right side. Those people here are only using right and what? And plantain. If you check where I shaded the not what? Accommodate C. Abi, you know accommodate B rather. Do you see any B set will enter into it? No. What about this region? Yes, class. Yes, who can tell me? A. This one involve B and C. A intersection B intersection C. That means only A is removed. What about this one? A intersection. I mean now, okay. What about this place? Who can tell me? A, this and this are involved. Only C is not. Intersection B and your C prime. I mean now. What about what? This area, class? A prime, intersection B, intersection C prime. Only A go out, abi? C prime, okay, only B. Excellent. What about the last one there? A, this is C, A prime, intersection B prime, intersection C. I mean, who can tell me what is outside? Not like this one. What is outside here? That means A intersection what? B or what? You are wrong. So that is what? Don't forget, everything here is what? A union B. Do you agree? Yes. Everything inside it, both the everything like this, look at what I'm saying, is A union B. So anyone that is not here now, what will that be? That means A union what? B or what? Excellent. Who can write this thing again? In another way, you can write this in another way. How? A prime. This one will not change to what? Intersection. To open up the bracket with the what? Complement. You now what? Intersection what? B prime. So if I give you what? A union B union C all prime. Who can tell me another way to write it? A prime. Intersection what? Excellent. Excellent. What shall it profit you? If I say, what shall it profit you? Success. What shall it profit you? Success. What shall it profit you? Say success. What shall it profit you? Bless you. And it shall be success indeed. Now let's go. We move. The last part before I will not take question, so I will leave this topic. You are spending too much time. Is that whenever you are giving a question, calm down to interpret the question. Now, this one outside is what we have talked about. Hello, the outside one. I hope you know this outside. Yes. That is what we have talked about. That means those that did not take part eating rice, that did not eat beans or eat plantain. Please, if you are not part of this class, you can leave us. Now, as I was saying, those outside it was settled, but inside the wall, the Venn diagram represented by the wall, fully represented by the rectangle, are those that do not participate at all. So we want to look at question now to solve what? Problem. Now we want to solve this problem. And we'll take it. You must know if your diagram is wrong, the person has failed it. So they said in a class of 30 students of Boiling Point Academy, 25 like football and 15 like to rest free. Every pupil like at least one of these sports. How many students like both? So that means we draw our what? Our rectangle to represent the universal set of 31. How many students must be there? 30. That means total students in this one rectangle must be 30. So you can always checkmate your work, your solution, whether you are correct or wrong. If I solve, I can check whether my answer is correct or wrong. So it is impossible for you to fail it. Now, out of the 30, say 25 what? What? Let me represent what? Football with F and wrestling with W. And so let me say this is W. How many do this? 25. How many what? 15. Now, they said every people like at least one. That means nobody was like sports in that school. So that is what? That means in this particular school, everyone must participate in in a sport festival that involves football and wrestling. Now, they said what? How many of those students like both? That means I will not redraw this diagram. That means there is what? Intersection. I will redraw the diagram. That means there are people that like both. Where are they? Here. The people that like both are here. That like both football and what? Wrestling. So let what? F be equal to what? Football. And let what? W equal to what? The wrestling. Please, now what do? We say let what? X students like what? Both what? Football and what? And wrestling. So what do we do now? We now put X here. What is that X representing? F intersection what? Do you agree? Yes, S intersection. That is people that do what? Football and wrestling. That's at least intersection. What about this one? Who will now be here? Who will now offer only football? If everything here, look at what everything here is 25. You have cut one part. Look at the full circle. 25. I've cut one part to be S. What will be here? It's not 25 minus S. Similarly, I have a full circle and I cut S out of it for wrestling. Look at it. Full circle is this one. And I cut half of it. That means some part of it as S. What will be the other side that you give me? For only wrestling. 15 minus what? X. How many people did not participate on what? In sport? 0. So people that do not participate in the sport is what? 0. So now what we are going to have now, since we have those that do not participate in sport to be 0, that means those are outside. It means that when you want to solve this problem now, you now equate everything inside this board to be equal to what? 30. Is that one? Is it clear? Any question there? Question there, please. Question, please. You can answer question, please. Any question? Very clear. Okay. So now you can watch it again. By watching it again, you get to what? To be clearer than what you think. So now, what do? We have what? This would offer what? How many offer football only now? Football only. Yes, I want to hear you. Football only. 25 what? Minus S. Excellent. How can we represent it? Who can tell us how to represent it? Is it F prime intersection W or F intersection W prime? Which of them? F is excellent. Excellent. Wonderful. What about this other one? The 15 minus S. How do we write it? F what? Prime. Intersection what? W. That is 15 minus S. Excellent. So everything now that we have inside this rectangle will be equating what? Everything that we have inside the rectangle will be equating what? Equal to what? 30. So that means 30 equal to what? 25 minus S, which is this, plus S, plus what? 15 minus S, plus what? 0. So what do we have? This one will cancel this one now. Abi? Yes. So what do we have? 25 plus 15 is what? It's not 40. Yes. Minus what? S is equal to 30. How do we make S to get the formula here? You take what? S to here. I mean, collect like terms. Then this one here. We would have S equal to what? 40 minus 30, which is what? 10. Now I want to ask you a very intelligent question. These 10 now are those that what? That offer in boiling point. Offer what? Both what? Football and what? Wrestling. Wrestling. Who are those that they offer only? How many students offer only football? Who can tell me? Only football is what? 15. Who? How do you hear 15? 25 minus what? Okay, because you have to remove this small bracket, Abi. That means if you remove this one, people that offer only football are this one. Abi now. That means this one offer football and wrestling. Those are if you remove them, what I would have is 25 minus what? X, which is what? X is already 10. So 25 minus 10 will give us what? 15. Now I want to ask you another question. How many offered only them involved in wrestling? How do you get that one again? It's very easy. Mathematics is very easy. It's very easy. Very easy. Very easy. But they did not ask us for those ones. I just say let us have the knowledge of. What about those that did not participate in sport? Those that did not participate both in football and wrestling? 0. What is the statement that made you believe that is 0? That means everyone. Excellent. Excellent. So we are done with this topic. We go to what? So let me take from up again. Statistics. I want to take statistics.